Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character Executioner by me. So let's get into it. Scaramouche. Scaramouche is very shy and nervous when it comes to doing anything intimate or even normal, but just something that he isn't used to with you. So of course, you have a lot of patience, and you've learned to have that with him. After all, it's the only way that you can understand his behavior, and the way it took such a long time to do things that most couples would have done in the first week. So, you're very understanding, and he's more than happy about it. But sometimes, there are feelings within him that he can't quite explain or understand. Some feelings that he just wants to let go of, but at the same time, he desperately wishes to be able to comprehend. He wants to know why he feels this way, why he wants to do something with you, beyond just cuddling. He knows other people kiss sometimes, and sometimes they go even further than that, even though the thought alone makes him blush. But he wants to try, even just a kiss, just one. The task in itself seemed very intimidating, something that he's never done before, something he's not experienced in doing, something that he will have no clue in how to act while he does it. Nothing at all, but hopes and dreams and just a mere effort that he can put in, and the wish to satisfy you and make you happy. And as much as he knew that effort mattered, he had no idea whether he would enjoy this, or whether you would like it. What if he just kisses you and you don't like it anymore? What if you think that it's not a good thing? What if you don't like how he does it? What if he's bad at it? So many questions and no answers, and he's too afraid to seek them out until he decides that he can be afraid no longer. Not when he has to hesitate in this way, when he has no idea what to do, when he knows that something has to be done, and now more than ever. That's why, after a lot of hesitation and a lot of thinking, he gets to it and decides that it's worth trying at the very least. He loves you, and he's more than ready to try for your relationship and to try and make you happy. So that's why he does it in the most absurd way, of course. Classic Scaramouche. You're walking in the hallway, intending to go to the kitchen to grab something, when he stops you and pins you to the wall. And you're staring, your eyes wide because this is something he's never done. He's never this bold, and he's never been so obvious when he wanted something. You're blushing and so is he. Skara, what are you doing? Is this... Are you going to... Yes, I am, he said, even though you had no idea what you were asking. But it seemed to be something of the sort of what he was about to do because you blushed. And then he cupped your face in his hands and leaned in, pressing a soft kiss to your lips. It was so sweet, a little bit messy because he's not used to this, but it was adorable, and also the best thing you've ever had. It was certainly an unforgettable experience, not only because you kissed her the first time, but in the way he did it. He would be embarrassed about it later on, once he gets older. But for now, it was the best that you can do, and you're more than happy about it. Lyney. Now, Lyney was a whole different topic. Lyney could be many things at once. He was. But most of all, he was someone that you treasured dearly, and someone that you knew you could always count on to be rather exciting in a relationship. He had his charms, and he knew just how to make your heart flutter. Every day he would surprise you in the smallest of ways, but they would always be memorable. That's how his relationship was, how dating him was. And you were more than happy to be his partner. But it also meant that a lot of things could be surprising. As much as you liked it, you often got caught off guard, and it was quite a challenge at times, trying to adapt and not get embarrassed. Especially when he pins you to the wall and looks you in the eyes. You're stuttering, trying to say his name, when he laughs softly at you, not letting you continue, cupping the back of your neck and tipping you into a kiss. And then he deepens it, the two of you losing yourselves in the moment as something far greater occupies your minds, your love for one another, your hearts intertwined. And there was nothing more you wanted than to be with the other in every way possible. Your hands went to his hair, while an arm of his went around your waist, bringing you closer and closer, as if the two of you could mold into one. And it did not end there. Of course it wouldn't. Not when you were with Lyney. But it was not usually this intense. However, you could tell that today was a different day. Especially with the way that he ended up carrying you all the way to the couch, just to continue this at a more comfy spot. And whether you do more than that, well, it was certainly not in his original intentions. But he would not mind. In fact, he would be quite thrilled about it. And you, of all people, should know that. And even more, he was happy that afterwards you were blushing whenever you thought about it. By the end, you had actually had a hickey, and he got none because you were too shy to give him that. But he knew that you would get back at him. If only he waits for a little bit, you will make sure that you have your revenge. Just you wait, Lyney, and it will come, you thought. However, you could not help yourself at all when you thought of that one moment, giggling and blushing about it. He surely left a mark behind, literally and figuratively.